Hello! What I'm going to show you today are how to plant strawberry seeds. Now usually when you buy strawberries you'll buy the plants. You'll buy the little runners. You'll either go to a garden centre and you will buy them, they'll be in pots, or if you order them online they'll come bare rooted, which basically is the plant obviously and its root, but they're not in pots. They might have a little bit of soil on them. That's usually how you get your strawberries, but you can sow the seeds. Now I have sown strawberry seeds before and they were a little bit hit and miss, but then it was in this was years and years ago, and it wasn't a proper greenhouse, so it might have not been ideal for them. But I have got this packet and I have had this packet for a while, so apparently I should have sown it by 2016 and it's now 2019. So anyway, I'm going to sow them all and hope that some of them come up. Now these are white strawberries. Sometimes they're called pine berries and sometimes they have other names as well, but they are basically sort of pineapple flavoured strawberries. They're really, really nice. I have had some before. So they're these ones here. Strawberry seeds themselves are just so small, they are tiny. So there's a very specific way that you have to sow them. So let me show you how I sow mine. Right, now you can either sow these strawberry seeds in a big seed tray, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to sow them in a section here. So I'm just going to put in some multi-purpose compost into this little section here. Do it very loosely, fill it right to the top. Oops. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to gently pat it down like this. Okay, there we go. Now it's time to sow the seeds. Now it says the best time to sow these is, hopefully you can see that, is April to May, so we should be harvesting them in August to November. There are, I think I saw somewhere 240 seeds in here, but I doubt if I will get 240 plants. But the seeds, strawberry seeds, are tiny. Can you see those there? They are very, very small. So what you need to do is just sprinkle them on top of this compost, just like this. What I might do is I might actually do 2 sections of compost. Then I can spread them out, because if they do all germinate, I don't want 240 in one. So if I separate them out like this and do it in 2 sections like this, then that will be fine. And then I will sprinkle the rest here. So take a pinch between your thumb and your finger and then just move your thumb and your finger backwards and forwards and they'll fall onto the compost. There are a few left in here which I will just get out. There's only a few stuck in there. There's always some that get stuck. Okay, so because these seeds are so small, if you put some compost on top, then it will be too heavy and they won't germinate very well. If you've got some vermiculite, you can put a very, very small amount of vermiculite on top of those. But the best thing to do is just to water them as they are like this. So that's what I'll do now. Now in my watering can here, what I have got is water straight from the tap. You need to make sure that you do have water straight from the tap, because it needs to be clean, because these seedlings need clean water to start germinating. Now on here I've got a rose. It's the finest rose you can get. So what number is it? Does it say on here? Most probably doesn't. But if you go to a I thought it did. If you go to a garden centre, they should have all sorts of different hoses, ends, roses, and then you can see it usually says whether they're fine, medium, or you know they let out lots of water in one go. But this is a very fine one, and this one is absolutely perfect for when you've sown little seedlings. So just water your little seeds just like that. Okay, you don't want to overwater them, that should be absolutely fine. And then I won't water again until the compost has gone dry. If I water too much, then the seeds will start to rot. But watering them like this actually pushes them down into the compost a little bit, which is absolutely perfect and just enough for these little strawberry seedlings. Or strawberry seeds, should I say. Okay, so that's the little white strawberries, the seeds, all ready. Now they are going to stay in the greenhouse. I won't need to put a propagator lid over the top of them because the days now, and even the nights actually, are that we haven't had a frost for a very long time. So if a frost is forecast, then I may well put a propagator lid over the top of them, but they should be okay. They shouldn't have any problems at all. Now I will keep an eye on those, and when the compost is dry on top, then I will water them again with that very, very fine hose, fine rose, and then hopefully, I don't know, they can take a little while to germinate, so maybe in about 3 weeks we might start seeing some. But we'll have to keep fingers crossed as to how they do. Just remember those seeds, they should have been sown 3 years ago. So they might not work very well. So anyway, we'll just have to see. Well, if you want to give seeds, strawberry seeds, a go, if you've got normal strawberry seeds, the red ones, sow them in exactly the same way. So I will, hopefully some will come up, and then I will be able to add them to the fruit bed that I've got out there, and all the other fruit and the other strawberries as they grow. Well, I hope you found what I've shown you useful, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye bye.